Sugar Ray Leonard was the master of shoe shining. Dating right the way back to his amateur days, there's footage of him using the technique to his advantage, eventually mastering it to the point where he was stopping his challengers on their feet during his prime years. The technique itself wasn't enough to feature on the series. There are fighters out there well equipped to deal with such a threat. For instance, a few pity-patty shots were never going to stop marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Ray wanted to walk down the street and people say, "There's Ray Leonard, he's the greatest fighter that ever lived." And the way he could get there was by beating Marvin Hagler, the most menacing man within his realm.
It was against the top opposition where Leonard's IQ, combined with his shoe shining, became genius.
A few round-stealing flurries is what he's trying to do.
Against Hagler, Hearns, and Duran, all elite boxers in their own right and more than capable of beating Leonard on points, Ray started throwing the flurries towards the end of every round, making what looked like a close call a no-brainer for the judges.
Leonard won the first 2 rounds.
30 seconds before the bell would end, all he done that was say 30 seconds and I would flurry and win that round.
It's known as round stealing, and because of the incompetence of most judges throughout boxing history, the old saying, "What have you done for me lately?" came into play and more often than not worked in Leonard's favor, regardless of how the rounds actually played out. Leonard never even hid the fact that it was his strategy to steal rounds. He'd often tell the press exactly what his plans were prior to the bout. His fights with Hagler and Hearns, in particular, were very close bouts, and it goes without saying that pity-patty combos were deciding factors in him remaining unbeaten against them both.
A few round-stealing flurries is what he's trying to do.
Unquestionably, one of the most iconic strategies in boxing history.